The fear of having Tyler taken away, put in care, made me take action. 3 whole years in the college studying sign language to communicate with Tyler, studying the Health Act, Education Act and Children's Act still didn't empower me. It was the fastest learning curve I've ever been on in my life, but I still couldn't have anticipated what was lying ahead of us.
Not an issue then is that with his care.
Pardon?
There isn't an issue.
Yes, there is.
Welfare.
During the week, Monday to Friday, you're sending me out of town with him, right, with no subsistence, no nothing, right, and saying, right, I know there's extra expenses involved, but
it's
so,
your
you know what I mean? I'm on income support, right?
You like?
I am on income support, and you're sending me out there with no extra finances.
It's a failure on Wales' behalf.
It is a massive failure. It's abuse.
We as officers, we can't make that. We can't change that.
I need to contact social services. This is your job as my officer. I'll sort it out.
Tyler's father.
They ignored more than 12 written requests for mediation, and after 12 months I was finally referred to Snap Cymru, a local charity. But unfortunately its directors had such strong links to the education department, it was a conflict of interest. Tyler was left totally unsupported through his educational package other than what the education provided.
We appreciate the fact that you as parents have actually taken some of the burden as well.
I don't want my son put in care, it's
No.
because they haven't got a school
So
here in Wales.
Okay, so what we're turning on is it's a failure on Wales' behalf.
It is a massive failure. It's abuse.
We as officers, we can't make that. We can't change that.
The residential placement for the taxi at once every half term.
You wouldn't get away with it. You will not get me and Tyler's mum putting him in care, okay? You're supposed to have done it last year. Tri-party funding following the transmission meeting.
It's a failure on Wales' behalf.
It is. You need to stand back and look what you're doing to me and Tyler.
Well, maybe you need to do that.
Let's step to the night.
This should have been a multidisciplinary meeting, right, yeah? With multi-agencies, right, yeah? And they're not here, right, yeah? And you're supposed to have got tri-party funding together, right? Because this is a right residential placement.
If you need to stop for a cup of tea and you feel that you can't pay for it yourself,
Maya, stop messing about, please.
I'm not
You know what
messing
subsistence
about.
allowances are?
You're being a bit having at the moment, to say the least.
Really, why?
Right?
Why?
I've offered you that if you feel that you need to claim for a cup of tea on the way,
A meal, I'm saying. He needs a meal. So, what you're saying, he's entitled to a drink of water or a cup of tea? You're limiting his subsistence allowance.
Yes, I've got to. They're not my rules.
You need to make sure it's safe during the week, don't you?
Yeah.
How do you know it's safe during the week then?
Well,
how do you know if you're helping?
He's in your care.
How do you know he's got a safe lodgings? How do you know he's got somewhere warm, clean, dry?
The local authority failed their duty of care towards Tyler, but this wasn't the first time they failed their duty of care that affected his whole development. This is a criminal offence under common law. The assessment of need for children with disabilities is vital in providing services to meet those needs. Should Tyler have received the assessment of need I'd been begging for 5 years, I'm sure we wouldn't have spent 2 years homeless, and I'm sure he wouldn't have spent 12 months out of school on Mon. He would have also received smoke alarms and equal access technology around the house. But instead, Tyler was getting closer and closer to the care system, and I was being disempowered as a parent. The local authority was given us instructions how to use photo albums as a language to communicate with Tyler.
It does not speak to me.
Tyler deserved much better than this.
This is a game called speech. We learn words by imitating sounds when we were too young even to know. If you've never heard a sound, you can't imitate one. These children have to be shown what sound looks like. There are all kinds of games that help. When you want to make other letters, you have to start using your voice. You can't do it by hearing, so you do it by feeling. Miss Taylor speaks, and the balloon vibrates, and you catch the feelings on your fingers. Your fingers must be ears to catch that voice and send it back to Miss Taylor. Speech is coming.
The Education Authority refused any help at all in finding a school to meet Tyler's needs, and they wrote a formal letter saying it's not their responsibility, even though he had a statement of need placing him in a specialist school for the deaf. We were so lucky that I was able to find the funds to travel the country visiting different provisions for deaf children, and I can honestly say we made an informed choice by choosing the Royal School for the Deaf for Tyler, to give him inclusion, so he wasn't disabled in the classroom anymore, and his only friend isn't the interpreter or the classroom assistant. Being immersed in the deaf culture has made Tyler proud to be deaf, and he knows now that it was only ever language that made him disabled, that made him different.
Evet, kameralar kaydı gitsin arkadaşlar.
Tyler's recently had to make some very important decisions with his further education, which means he might never ever come back to Wales to live again. Tyler survived this, but we both don't want to see another family go through this again without the correct support. Local authorities need to realise that deafness is a unique, low-incidence disability that requires unique provision, provided with empathy, not apathy.